Hey guys, in this video I'm sharing a sped up look at my morning drawing routine. Today's piece is this grumpy little saber-toothed frog, a sidekick character from the prehistoric world I'm building for my Cave Boy story portfolio. I actually draw every single morning and often do live sessions. Mostly I do live sessions while I draw, so if you'd like to join me for a cozy art chat and ask questions or just chat to me while I draw or draw alongside, that would be awesome. So every morning, you're welcome on YouTube in live. I'd love to have you there, and it's just a calm place for me and a creative way to start the day. So if you'd like to join, you're welcome. For this frog, I started with a finished sketch. I usually prep those the day before so I can dive straight into rendering. And also I post the full process on Patreon, and it's completely free the month that I post it, so you don't have to pay anything. You can watch it there. I just don't want to clutter too much the YouTube. So if you're interested in seeing the process more in depth, then you can see it on Patreon, where there is more explanation. So but I just wanted to say quickly that I created the base using the brushes from Adilson Farias' watercolor pack. I love his brushes, and also Lisa Glantz, she has amazing watercolor brushes, which gives this really lovely traditional texture to the digital illustration, but at the same time it's not as unforgiving as watercolor in the traditional media. And I laid down some soft washes in muted greens, and then some brighter greens and yellows and a bit of blue. So I kept it analog, so the colors that are close together on the color wheel. And then came the brush experimentation. I tested out a few pencil brushes, and I really love pencils and crayons, like the texture. And for this one, I went with a waxy crayon. You can literally feel how waxy it feels. And I love Poopiekat brushes. She's Kate Pellerin. You can check her out on Patreon. Seriously, she's amazing. And her waxy crayon, it was perfect for me. It was kind of a blunt, scratchy feeling of that crayon on an uneven surface of the paper. And yeah, I also used texture of a paper to put on the background in normal mode, and then on a linear burn on top, just to make it feel like an illustration was actually made in traditional media. And my goal for this illustration was to render entirely with value and color without relying on outlines. So I used overlay layers to add soft orange highlights from the top right, and multiply layers to deepen the shadows. And then I just colored picked and was hatching and just blending things in with the same crayon to make the color transitions, just color picking and hatching. And a big part of the process, as I said, is manual picking the color, blending it, and this created new colors and new tones, and it doesn't look so flat, and it looks very interesting, not only texture wise but also color wise. And also there's this little mosquito friend in the scene, which apparently is going to be eaten, and it also is saber-toothed. And somehow, I don't know what happened with layers, I don't remember, but my watercolor layer disappeared, so I did it completely in crayon, and he turned out nice. He's very skinny, and you cannot see that there's no watercolor layer underneath. So he is kind of reddish brown, just to contrast that green is on the opposite side of color wheel, so we have complementary colors here. And of course, I had to give pinky cheeks to my frog. I first was kind of confused. Do frogs have pink cheeks? But I said, yeah, they have pink cheeks. So peachy cheeks, there we go. And that's it. It's 30-minute-ish, a bit less, full version with voiceover on Patreon, and it's, as I said, completely free this month, so no pledges needed, so you can watch it there if you would like. And yeah, as I said, I will be posting the drawing sessions that I do, because I really want to work on my rendering process. and it's something that keeps me very kind of perfectionism that I have, and everything that I was going through recently and still I'm going through, it just makes me draw and delete, and it's like a constant loop. So this way, by doing the lives, I can't go back on the thing that I did in the previous day. So yeah, I would be glad to see you there if you join me. If not, you can always watch it here on YouTube or on Patreon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this little saber-toothed frog made you smile maybe, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks guys, bye!